You know what I love about Q&A episodes? They're real, raw, and exactly where the best conversations happen. Because here's the truth. If one person is asking the question, at least 10 more are wondering the same thing. So today we're doing something special. It's Rapid Fire Friday. And I'm answering 10 of the top questions entrepreneurs are asking right now about finishing Q4 strong. We're talking quarterly housekeeping, audits, email lists, community, coaching, time blocking, and all the messy middle that comes with building your version of success. Hey there, and welcome back to Gab Sessions with Stephanie Marie, aka Gabbie. Every Friday, I take the biggest questions from inside Business Growth Society and from conversations that I have with my clients and other entrepreneurs just like you, and I answer them rapid fire style, short, powerful, and straight to the point. So let's get started. Question number 1. How often should I clean my email list? I would say at least once a quarter. You could do it more often. You could do it once a month. I would tag inactive subscribers, run a re-engagement campaigns, and protect your deliverability before it tanks. Look at the data. Make sure that it is working efficiently and effectively with intention. What's the best ESP? We love our acronyms, don't we? Email service provider, for those of you that are wondering what ESP means. And they are asking for beginners. I would say MailerLite and ConvertKit, but also HubSpot Starter is a great option. All of them are simple. They all will work. If you want sales and customer relationship management CRM, I would definitely go with HubSpot Starter. But MailerLite, ConvertKit, MailChimp, things like that, there's a lot of free ones. There's a ton out there. Just pick one would be my advice that you feel comfortable using. If you are struggling using it, then it's probably not the one for you. How do I know if my welcome sequence needs an update? If it doesn't sound like you today, or it points people to outdated offers, it's time for a refresh. Definitely test the entire email, make sure everything is still working, and then make sure that the copy, or what I always say, the blah, 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 still resonates with you and what you're doing in your business. Make sure it's not outdated. If it's outdated, update it. How many workdays are actually left this year? I love this question because I just did an episode on the fourth quarter push, basically. Technically, kind of, sort of, maybe 110 days. But once you subtract like holidays, family time, football games, and fall activities, you're looking at closer to 50 to 60 real days. And that's why I focus on time blocking. It's really important, and that you get laser focus for fourth quarter. And that's kind of why I treat September as part of my fourth quarter. What are 3 most important areas to audit before the new year? Finances, offers, and systems, and you should be doing that quarterly, not just at the end of the year or the beginning of the year. You should be doing it quarterly, if not monthly. How do I make time for an audit when my schedule is already packed? Time blocking. Time blocking, time blocking, time blocking. I would recommend protecting a 2 to 3 hour power session per week and treat it like an appointment and show up no matter what and focus on your business. Let's see. And then I have a question here. It says, Stephanie, I've heard you mention that you sometimes act as a fractional chief of staff or strategy partner for founders. What does that actually mean, and who is that for? Well, I love this question. It means that people have been listening to things that I've been saying. It's something I do more of lately. I step in as a fractional chief of staff. I'm not replacing the founder's vision. I'm just actually protecting it. It's kind of like cloning yourself. It means for a lot of entrepreneurs and CEOs that are like drowning in the weeds, they're trying to run the operations, manage a team, handle the launches, and they don't have time to focus on the growth. That's where I come in. I can come in as a fractional chief of staff or strategist, whatever you want to call it. And I become the right-hand person who blends the CEO's vision into everything, blends in their strategy, their execution. I can build the dashboard, simplify the launches, streamline the team, make sure operations is fully in alignment with the intention of the CEO, make sure that everything is aligned with the bigger picture. It is basically a part-time, temporary, high-impact leadership without the overhead of hiring a full-time person. It can go on for a long time, or it can go on for a short time, whatever is needed. So if that's something that you're thinking about and you're like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I need. I need a mini me or a clone of me. You can reach out to me and send me an email at Stephanie Marie at Gabbie and Company, Gabbie and Company.com, and just put in the subject line fractional, and I will send you all the details on that. So thank you for asking that question. What if community isn't my thing? Then get a coach. Get someone who is in your corner and is your own cheerleader. Some people thrive in groups and others just want their own personal cheerleader, fact checker, or strategist in their corner. They don't want to have to deal with everybody else's things. And so I do both. I have private one-on-one clients and I also have group clients. So you just get your own person if you get a coach if you don't like communities. How do I stay motivated when I feel behind? Celebrate the small wins. Progress beats perfection every time. Momentum comes from stacking little wins, not waiting for one big breakthrough. You have to celebrate the small wins along with the big wins. The next question, what's one content system I should set up before the year ends? I'm assuming that you already have an email list building platform or system in place. I hate to assume because we all know what that means, but I would say with that assumption, a repurposing workflow. Record once, then use it everywhere. Podcast, YouTube, Instagram, School. Consistency beats more content. And how do I finish strong without burning out? This is a great question. Systems in place, audit, time block, and protect your priorities. It's not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things with the time that you actually have left and doing them systematically, consistently, intentionally. That's what I would say to try and avoid burnout. It's a struggle. I deal with it all the time because I am very intense and doing a lot of different things. So audit, time block, and protect your priorities. These aren't just 10 random questions. They're the real messy in the middle trenches conversations every entrepreneur is having as we close out the year. The reality is you don't have to have it all figured out. You just need clarity on the next step and support to take it. So if today's Rapid Fire Friday gave you some clarity, here's what I want you to do next. Subscribe to Gab Sessions so you never miss an episode. Thank you for that. Like and share this episode with a friend who's in the messy middle too. And then join the free Business Growth Society community. The link is in the show notes. You can get on the VIP coaching waitlist. Email hey there at Gabbie and Company with the subject line VIP waitlist. And if you want to take it a little bit further, explore fractional support. If you're curious about what it looks like to bring me in as your fractional chief of staff or strategist, check the show notes for details, because at the end of the day, business doesn't grow in isolation. It grows in community, in coaching, and in clarity. And my mission is to help you create your version of success.